Please.
It kinda looks like...
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase.
Oh! Says this little doodad lets you access knowledge. Maybe we can use it to find a way to... May the mighty God... Whoa! Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate...
Exactly. That, and with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha about... 500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity. Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her. Oh, come on! Ugh. Focusing on this question feels like... Paimon's brain is exhausted. Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it? Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all... You too? Huh. Could it be because we're out? Well, seems no matter which way we try, he's from Sumeru, and even have... Let's see. Tainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh, it's not far from the city's gate. Let's head over and have a look. Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Great! You see, Tainari sent us here and...
What? Tainari? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing results, but...
Here, this is a...
Oh, let me see. Seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for...
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know...
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself? This isn't exactly my area of expertise. Sorry,
What? You too? But what about...
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the Sanctuary of Sorasthana or made a...
Huh. Didn't expect...
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors.
Aw, but...
No need to worry just yet. And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha. Take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tainari? That guy can publish 3 papers in just a single... Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the academia or relations between the 6 great sages, hey, come on. This is...
Oh, Paimon's expectations were pretty low, but this is so low it's like digging holes in the dirt. So what do we do now? Even if we want to talk to someone, we don't know anybody here. Huh? Like who? Oh, you're right! Catherine!
Say something like that about me. It's plain hurtful.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Hello, Trev.
Catherine, we need your help with...
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve.
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali.
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, they take on various contracts and work. An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's
Corps of 30?
Supposedly, they are named as such. Asfand, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations. If you'd like to get in contact with him, you're welcome. I wish you to.
Alright, off to the Citadel of Razor we go!
Why isn't it working? I don't get it.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you two.
It's nice to meet you, Asfand. We'd like to...
I see. So, Catherine's the one who... Ha! It's true that the Eremites' network is...
Wait, serious?
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since it isn't just us, though. If you ask me...
Oh? Why's that?
Just take the academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule. In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru. And because of the academia's influence, most citizens are more... Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance. And the academia never announced...
Really?
Ha! But who knows? We're all
All right, well...
No problem.
Seems Osfond was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least one person in this entire...
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
Whoa, really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen. Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. He panicked by what he heard. The man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to... The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice.
Okay, and then what happened?
And then, the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trial. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. Oh, Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom, along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and...
Yeah, thanks for the story! Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy.
In a way. It seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Arch...
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything
Of course. So did you two know that, I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
Hey, wait! What the heck just happened? It looks like they're searching for someone. This stinks! We finally managed to find a lead about Lesser Lord Kusanali! Let's see if we can get rid of them. Then we can catch up with Dunya.
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress?
Did she have bandage?
Yes, that's her. Did you...
Yeah, she went...
Quick, after her!
Why isn't it working? I don't get it.
There you are, Dunyarzad! We thought you might have been long gone by now.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now.
Really? Thank you so much. Uh-oh, looks like there's some coming this way.
Huh? More of...
No, wait, my body is... Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side.
All right, let's move out.
Excuse me, sir. Have you seen a
Hey, what did you say?
I wasn't asking about your granddaughter. I asked...
Yes, she and her parents settled...
Shipment of items. They're also ridiculously overdesigned.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait! Stand down, Dia!
My lady, who are these two?
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They have...
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Wait a sec! Who the heck?
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns. My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
And if I refused?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Hey! Dunyarzad already said she does.
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employer.
How much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again.
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing. And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya. For the sake of those who love you, don't be stubborn.
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits, and I know what I'm doing. And I know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. I still won't accept, and every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dia, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me, because she saved me. The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents. This is my life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Yes, I'm sure.
Fine, I won't ask you to return home, but let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because...
Thank you, Dia. Sorry for being so rude just now.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our next... Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate... Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. Look like you're... Also, you'll need... So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As...
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached...
I'm fine, really.
My lady, stop trying to look tough.
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for...
Sure! After you rest up.
You just can't make the Ha! Well, if it isn't Dia, haven't seen... Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family now.
Nah, you get used to it. How about a menu over here?
You got it, huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself?
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, and I really ought to save as much as I can. But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Yeah, we're already super grateful for everything you told us about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
How about our coconut charcoal cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers over there are eating some now.
They look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass. Hey, come on! Paimon has personal preferences too. Dunyarzad, we asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon? Even though I don't know how,
Huh? Really?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends, and my parents did their best to find treatment. My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. Who are you? How do I explain this? Really? Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder. That you hate Wow, you really do know Dunyarzad. What? No. Huh? But aren't you a child? Then, can you... Oh. Then, can you...
After that, the voice said, "Okay." Although my body was suffering during those days, that voice beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. And beyond that was the wall. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told but I know that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had... Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world. Nor would I have learned. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been the Dendro Archon. I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Sub-Zerus festival for her.
What's the Sub-Zerus festival?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was... It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became... I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. But because of the Academia's influence, the Academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes... Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death. So they're reluctant to celebrate.
Aww.
It is. It's absolutely... Sure, the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord...
Just remember that we're still out.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zerus festival to this day. But I hadn't met any of them before. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord. I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilu, the one who sends flowers?
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like...
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much more prepared. I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today and see how things...
Sure, that's quite the trip, though. I'll carry you.
No, that would be too much. Even for you.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us. And if anything happens to you, then I'd...
But of course. Nilu will be thrilled to hear the... sorry I'm late, Nilu.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long. Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that, but everything worked. Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're visitors.
So you're followers from another land? Oh, really? Well, that's okay. By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks spectacular.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing.
Probably? But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the stage. Come on, I'll show you.
Wow! This place is amazing!
Not bad. Last time I was here, the stairs were full.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair, we reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it. We did.
Oh, probably because it was the theater asked.
The academia looks down on performers like us. They probably think it would be best if the theater closed. We can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, thank the Dendro Archon for Dunyarzad, but the more she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree. The stage is going to be even
And I can't wait to see you on the stage.
It's our dream.
Nilu, what are you gonna be doing at the...
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zeros, the most important performance at the Sub-Zeros festival.
Dunyarzad, have you told them?
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay. Then, according to legend, the Sub-Zeros festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater. A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music, and the Greater Lord started as she danced upon the grass. Countless those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods Huh? Really? Although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. Though we're just tiny people compared to the divine, we still...
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes.
They symbolize the goddess of flowers, after all.
Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth Patisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers.
Thinking about the goddess of flowers dance makes me... If my stage were anything like that... So?
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea! Hey, come on! There's nothing wrong with enjoying a festival. Besides, it's Lesser Lord Kusan...
So how about we all attend the Sub-Zeros festival together?
Dunyarzad, Let me show you which stage everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusana.
In that case, we'll take a look around.
Whoa! What's with your yellow hair? Did you know that the Sabzeruz festival is about to happen? There'll be loads.
Is there no future for me?
Let's see. What else have I not inspected yet?
Milu, your outfit looks amazing. There's also something different.
I thought I'd add a little extra pizzazz to my...
Wow, did you sew all that?
Uh-huh. Sewing is a fundamental skill for everyone in the theater company because we make all our own... I've noticed that you can't keep your eyes off that crown over there. Of course. The legends say that the goddess of flowers had beautiful horns on her head, so this crown was made to reflect that.
In work as on the stage, one must have good gumption.
Huh. Revamping the stage for the festival couldn't have been easy, that's for sure. I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have a penchant for song and dance. Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find elsewhere. The fragrances are longer lasting and they're gentler on... that's what I've heard at least.
Dancing at the Sabzeruz festival. You know, I also danced when I was younger. As a child, I even asked my grandmother why we performed the dance for the Lesser Lord. My grandmother said that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is a beloved deity and honored by all. The Sabzeruz festival has been losing its appeal over the years. That is, until a...
Things are really shaping up, and there's a buzz around the festival that don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeru City has the best of it. And when it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers, the Grand Bazaar's got the best of the best. Sure, those folks have...
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like... Catherine! Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine!
Huh? Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and...
Whoa! Break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still with...
Sure. Standing behind the counter but saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get... But take you two, for example. You travel...
Well, we enjoy traveling across Teyvat and all that.
Yes. You should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently?
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If Fest...
All right, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Aramite.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already...
There's something really...
Hey, traveler.
Oh, hey, Dia.
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Are you serious?
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. My lady is feeling a little worn out.
Sounds like a plan.
Spices here.
Let's head over to the Citadel of Rexar and wait for Dia.
This is the best stall in the whole bazaar. Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunya's...
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first...
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
Look, Dia.
Listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for... Oh, hey, Chief.
Ha, Dia! What are you doing here?
I take it you all...
We met this morning after the adventure.
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha? I thought I'd help these two...
Ruksha's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently... Since you've already mentioned...
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft?
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package. The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also...
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest commercial port in all of Sumeru. You can travel there by... The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back. Meaning the population...
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha. Now, if you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves.
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru.
If you're also interested...
Count me out. I've got plenty of work. And take it from me. If you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your... There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for the Scarlet King." Word is that more and more are joining their...
You bet they are. The Scarlet King's been dead for thousands.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandon their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god of their own. Well, Traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
Thanks, Dia! And you too! Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City, let's head to...
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival. So, be sure... Good. Then we'll see you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival.